Hi guys, so I have a question. I want to know how many books are in your to read pile and how you go about counting them. For instance, do you count a bind up as one book or do you count a bind up as the number of books that are published in it? And I also want to know for those that have manga, how do you count your manga after you're done reading them? Because I'm not quite sure if mangas are separated into chapters or if they are published with more than one of the anime um, storyline in them. So I want to know how those of you that read manga count your manga, because I'm not sure how to count mine. But after I got done counting my to read pile, both young adult, and my pre order books that I have not received yet, and I won't until June, unfortunately, and I'm excited to receive them. I cannot wait. Um, I came up with a total of 73 books, and let me explain how I got there. Manga is obviously counted separately because it's a different kind of book. But regular books, mass market released books, paperback or hardcover, are obviously just one book. Mass market, or rather bind ups, which are re released books of a series with more than one book in the series published in one book format. I count my bind ups as if they were the original series. I know that's kind of cheating because technically the Night World series only has uh it's gonna have another bind up coming out, but it's only the 10th book, so technically it's a mass market release of a 10th book. But in this case, the first three volumes have three books in them, which equals to be nine books in the original series. But the way I counted the bind ups, or I count my bind ups, is by the number of books that are published in them. For instance, again, Night World series, then I obviously counted nine books. Um, and I want to know how you count your bind ups. If you count them as separate books, as three separate books, or two separate books, depending on how many are published in it, or if you count it as one book in your to read pile. Then I would like to know how you determine what book in your to read pile you're going to read next, or how you determine what if a book if a book in your to read pile is going to be moved up in your pile rather than keep its same position. Like for instance, when I get my um pre-ordered books coming June 20th, I'm going to pick up the next House of Night series book first because my sister's boyfriend is going to want to borrow the book and he is not going to get the book before I read it because it is my book. So therefore, I'm going to drop whatever I'm currently reading to read that book along with the um, next Vampire Academy book. I plan to read that one after I finish the House of Night book. That is predetermined only because I am very anxious in awaiting uh, the next Vampire Academy book. But again, I want to know how you determine what you are reading next. Um, in your to read pile, or how you determine whether to move a book up in your to read pile. Um, for those that read this who review books for authors, that does not include review books. It just includes uh, your to read pile that you have either bought or borrowed from the library. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching, and comment or leave a video response, whatever's easiest in this case. Um, enjoy the beautiful day outside, and happy reading.